I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
Nobody does it like De Niro. Oh, wow. Sometimes the Trump campaign has felt like one big reality show. My next guest, Jerry Springer, knows a thing or two about reality television. As he tweeted during the first presidential debate, Hillary Clinton belongs in the White House. Donald Trump belongs on my show. And joining me now is the aforementioned Jerry Springer, host of The Jerry Springer Show, former mayor of Cincinnati, Ohio, and a Hillary Clinton supporter. Mr. Springer, sir, great to talk to you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Joy.
So
Thanks.
I just want you to download your thoughts on the last 48 hours of news, because never in my life, and I've been following politics since I was a nerdy teenager, did I ever think that we would be talking about groping, forced kissing, vulgarity, and the president of the potential president of the United States in the same sentence. Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, first I would say, you know, people are always asking me, where do you find the guests on your show? And, you know, my answer now is at the Trump Tower. That's where you find them. What happened last night, the tapes we saw last night, it reminds me, for those of us old enough to remember, during the Watergate era, when people were saying all these things about Nixon, but people were still supporting him. Then suddenly at the hearings, Alexander Butterfield says, wait, we have the tapes. We recorded everything that was going on. And once people heard those tapes, once people read what exactly his words were, that was the beginning of the end. And then Barry Goldwater and a couple of other senators went to Nixon and said, you got to step down.
But Jerry Springer, you know,
what happened with all of this is once people see it, now they can't deny it anymore. Trump is who he is, and we should have known that.
But I mean, we should have known that, I guess, is the point I want to get to. We have heard countless Priorities USA, other super PACs have done, the Clinton campaign has clipped his vulgar comments before. Women, you've got to treat them like S. All you need in life is a nice piece of A. I mean, his vulgarity has been on tape for a year. I mean, people know who this guy is. This has not been a secret. Why is this particular tape so much more incendiary for Republicans than all of that past stuff? I mean, what he just said about Alicia Machado.
Because I don't think these are just words. In this tape, he is not just using bad language or insults. In this tape, he is describing what he does. This suddenly becomes action, not just words. And this is what took it over the line. He talks about what he does to women, not just using bad words or off-color jokes. This isn't locker room banter. This is admitting on tape what you do to women. I'm a star. I can get her. I can grab her by your you-know-what and do whatever I want to her. This is what I do. Well, if he says that's what he does, he shouldn't get anywhere near the White House.
Yeah. I mean, we have had, you know, reality television creep into our presidential politics, obviously by way of Donald Trump, but it's not as if this is the first time that the prurient has invaded sort of the politically secular. I mean, the 1992 presidential campaign was a lot about the pursuit of Bill Clinton's philandering and trying to make that an issue, and it was salacious, and it was a change, right? People knew that John F. Kennedy was a ladies' man, but it wasn't something the press would ever report. 92 changed all of that. The impeachment of a president of the United States over infidelity changed all of that. Do you think that we've reached a point in American politics where it is so gross, where it is so sort of driven by this kind of pruriency that we can't go back?
Yeah, perhaps. But I think there's nothing on the other side of the ledger to say, well, he said that, but look at his great experience in office. Look how much good he would do for the country. The fact is, I don't care if he ever did anything bad to a woman. This man has no business being president of the United States. He's never run anything that has to do with delivering social services. This man is totally incompetent to be president. Let him be. You know, he's better on TV than I am. Yeah, I get him on television, but the White House, the leader of the free world, the very first job you're ever going to have in politics is going to be, oh, can I be president? Can I be president? I mean, how little respect do we have for our country that we honestly believe that we will turn over our country to a man that knows nothing about world affairs, how you deliver social services, and in his heart has never been about, I want to make lives better for other people. Everything he's accomplished has been for himself. Yeah. Where in his 70 years has he made life better for other people as the purpose of what he's doing? I don't even know why we have this discussion. How can Trump be president of the United States? Come on. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah. Well, Jerry Springer, I thank you so much for being here. Not only a talk show host, but you are a follower of politics and a former politician yourself. Really appreciate your thoughts. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Okay. And coming up next, something you may not expect, because I sure did not expect it. A former member of the Never Trump Brigade who became a Trump supporter, Hugh Hewitt, my friend, has changed his mind again. We're going to talk to Hugh live about why he thinks Donald Trump should withdraw as the Republican candidate for president of the United States. That's next.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.